over a month of without our Champions League football. Now it's back and we have a lot of games today, tomorrow in the Champions League. There are some teams that they are at least very sure if they pick up maybe a point or 2 or 3 points, they are going to go finish top 8. A team like Arsenal, they are actually perfect in this Champions. They are going to play today. Fantastic game of football throughout today in the Champions League. Congratulations once more to Senegal. They are the AFCON champions. They won that game against Morocco with all their ojoro, but they came alive against all odds. They won that finals 1 goal to nil. I think Africa, or the rest of Africa, is even happier that Senegal won it against Morocco. So fantastic. Their wait for about how many years? 20 years, 50 years is still continues. So they should be waiting. Okay, but let's see. Fantastic for Senegal. They are the champions of Africa. We'll talk about the Champions League today. We'll talk about transfer news because City has completed a major defender officially. Yeah, he's at City, the Crystal Palace captain. We're going to talk about all that on the show. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vote Sports on Vote 104.3 FM. My name is Godwin. Today, we'll talk about the Champions League and few transfer news. Good morning, also.
Good morning, Godwin. Another interesting news happening in Nigeria. As we are celebrating Senegal, let's celebrate Enugu Rangers traveling all the way to Owerri for a win. At least back-to-back game, not dropping point, not losing matches. They count and they go for them. Good one for them. Wonderful football yesterday. But another exciting football in the Champions League today. We cannot wait. I know some my team know the support, but like I said, if I go down, you go down with me. No Champions League for you next season. It's simple. But again, wonderful game of football today. I hope it gives us fire.
Yeah,
you've already gone down. Don't worry.
I'm not going down.
Enugu Rangers got 3 points away to Kunkali
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. So fantastic. We'll talk about that at some point on the show. Good morning, John.
Yes, so good morning, my people. Good morning, football maniacs and super sports fans. Yes, Magehi, bienvenido a Manchester City. Welcome to the biggest club in England.
When you finish, see.
Welcome to the biggest club in England.
Is Liverpool and Manchester
United. To the biggest club with the biggest ambition and the biggest point in the row.
I want to be biggest.
I want to be. To be honest, I don't know where you see your biggest from.
It concerns you.
Like we say, Nigeria is the giant of Africa. Come out. We know medal is sure. Medal about Casa 17 medals from African
tournaments. That was not fair though.
Now, giant of Africa with 17 medals. We have trophies to show for it. We have medals to show for it.
Now medal you carry full everywhere. How many trophies
you concern you? Three trophies. Liverpool in England, they say the biggest teams in England. You say Liverpool and Manchester United because medal about Casa. Medal is SS. SS medal. What can you use to show for your own?
In the last decade, I have the most titles. I have the most titles in the last decade. If you get come outside.
City is going to play today in the Champions League. We're going to talk about the Champions League and every other news that's happening around the world of football. Talk about Rangers International because if they keep picking up points, then we'll have faith. We'll have faith and hope that maybe something might happen. At least I keep saying at least let us just finish, even if it's a Confederation Cup. Let us play that. We have to finish third on the table so that we can
finish fourth at least.
If somebody wins FA Cup, not be
out.
So that third is the best thing.
No, you just finish fourth and pray that the person on top of you finish
the point. So finish third. Okay, but let's talk about the Champions League games today. There are Champions League games today. We'll talk about the Champions League. Then we'll talk about other things happening around Europe. For today, the early kickoff is Kairat will play Club Brugge in the early kickoff of today's game. That match will happen 6:30 because of their time zone. 4:30 because of their time zone. In Kairat, their time zone. But other games will return back to normal. BODO and GLINT will play Manchester City in the first game or the second game for today. In the 9 p.m. games, Villarreal will play Ajax. Spurs that have been struggling will play Borussia Dortmund. Olympiacos will play Bayer Leverkusen. Sporting Lisbon will play the defending champions PSG. Inter Milan will host Arsenal at the San Siro. Real Madrid will play again today against Monaco in Spain. So it's going to be a fantastic game for their new coach. Let's see if he's going to win his first game in the Champions League. Copenhagen will play Napoli. Galatasaray will play Atletico Madrid. So I might say Osimhen play today again after this fantastic. Okay, that one is going to happen tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So at least tomorrow. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Okay, let's talk about the game. Let's talk about City because City is playing early kickoff. BODO and GLINT. City, you cannot even say that City will now blow these guys out because You guys have been struggling.
Blo-
So
blo-
people are not
blo-
even
blo-
here again.
Who not go
Choppiness.
struggle when you have your best centre back pairing out? Who wouldn't struggle?
No, you're not
Look
supposed
at-
to struggle.
Look at Tottenham Hotspur, haven't recovered from finishing 15 last season, teetering around the top 10 this time around because of injuries to their midfield. That
No, injury is
midfield
not an
has
excuse.
is part
It's
of
not an
it.
excuse.
So I would say, like, if Manchester United is going through what we are going through, having two of our centre back pairing out
They've
and
gone
no
through it.
backup,
They've gone through it.
and no backup, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So please, be that as it may, we are taking it on the chin. Our worst season, the better part of a decade and a half, is third position. So please argue with your keyboard. Simple.
But today is going to be an interesting game. City that is expected to win, obviously, but we know now. Last season and this season, they have struggled a little bit in games.
You remember when this team beats Mourinho Roma for Champions League?
This one now, Manchester City now.
Now they tell you that the weather down there is not the weather you
The
expect.
weather down there is
The
the
weather you expect.
the
weather down there is weather Bremen.
So
You
it's not
get?
supposed to bother him.
Is only Ali Haaland now who again?
Na the weather
Mamouche
wey
though,
dem
Mamouche is
call am.
back.
Mamouche is back. He never-
Please
he
no
never
count
arrived.
down.
He never arrived.
Profitable
Is-
guy. abeg.
See person they sing praises for
Yes,
Prince
sir.
of Egypt.
Mamouche came in January last
did
year.
well.
Did well for 3 games and
we were-
vanished.
See, we were expecting.
And then this season, he has not surfaced. He has not scored,
You know,
I think, a goal in the Premier League.
we were expecting the gradual pull, but
Okay,
guy came in
gradual pull.
and banged a hat-trick. 2 goals in the first match, hat-trick in the second match, and everybody said he has arrived, that he is taking over the Premier League and all of that. I was part of the people that
He even scored the goal of the month.
I was part of the people that said, it will take him 9 weeks, but Baba did not take 9 weeks. He settled in immediately, and Baba now, after 6 months, Baba now is taking 22 weeks to settle in the Premier League, which is okay because we see that happen sometimes. But again, Mamouche is back, but he's not fully back because you have to give him rest. He can't play in between games. He just finished playing on a Saturday, playing on a Tuesday. Other teams did it. His teammates are doing it. They are playing the Premier League on a Saturday and the Champions League on a Tuesday. I understand that, but like John said, defense, all of that is. When we raised this matter last year against Real Madrid, they don't agree. They say it's not an excuse. So
Because Madrid went into the season knowing they were short in that position, and they decided not to reinforce.
See, you said
We came into the
Arsenal-
season with 4 centre halves, 3
Yes.
of them are out, and then we are buying somebody in this
Madrid
January,
went into
unlike
Madrid
Madrid.
went into the season last.
So don't give me that. That's
Madrid
not,
went into the
don't
season
give
last
me that.
season with them knowing that their centre backs will be back from injury within a certain time period, which they didn't come back within that time. But again, it's
They
not
took
like
a
we said.
gamble on their season,
Like we said,
and they
against
lost all the
now what
titles
may I
last
finish
season.
now, make I finish.
They took a gamble on
they are going into
themselves.
this game against the BODO and GLINT side, who you know that it is only Haaland that has played against this team or for this team and all of that around this team that knows how the weather down there is. The rest of the team is going to suffer.
Okay, let's see what happens. Let's get a prediction for that game. Who wins? John will say that
City
Man City
win,
will win.
please.
A draw.
Yeah, I like Babele.
A
But
draw. But they're not going to win.
look, I even ask before we continue. Do you think that West Ham will survive this Premier League?
We will survive.
Who will you replace?
You go hard.
That's the problem.
Nottingham, Fulham, Leeds United. These 3 people, one of them will go down.
Okay, let's be watching. Okay,
I don't buy 2 strikers. I don't dey score go anyhow.
okay.
You know, you see goals. Goals just dey pour like water. Goals na water for where I
Let's
dey.
talk about Spurs. Spurs is going to play Dortmund today. The rumors that Frank is going to be sacked, it's on the table now. They are sitting on his matter. So if they are going to sack him or not, because if you look at where Spurs, they lost against West Ham, that is struggling West Ham 2 goals to 1 at
I
home.
buy striker na
It
why?
does not matter.
I buy striker na
You
striker
don't-
go
It's a
in.
London derby.
For Spurs, you shouldn't be losing that kind of games.
Godwin.
It does not make
Their
sense.
players are out injured.
It
Most
does
of their
not-
players,
see,
key players for that matter, are
Yeah,
out injured.
See,
This
when
man
we
asks
talk
for
about
players.
injuries, if you talk about injuries, there are injury. For example, that you are injured does not mean you lose to Wolves at home.
But we saw it last
I'm
season
giving
now.
you
We
an example.
saw it last
There are
season.
some teams, if you play against Arsenal or this big team and you lose because of injury, God will understand. You play Wolves, play Fulham at home, play West Ham at home.
I buy striker na striker go injury. Wetin you want me to do? I bought a new. I did not even buy one. I bought 2. 2 very sharp striker.
God,
They
And
have-
their striker
see,
literally
see,
went
the
out
point-
injured.
See, the point is that they have won only 7 games in the Premier League. They have lost 9 in the Premier League. Last season, they lost almost half of their games. So they are even on course to repeat that fact.
Of course, now because the same scenario that happened last season is still carrying on this season.
Half of the season you lost 9 games. If you repeat it,
how is it Thomas Frank's fault that they've lost 9 this season?
So, but they are playing Champions League and they are doing well in the Champions League too.
They won the Europa League to qualify for the Champions
Thank
League.
you.
We all knew that this team, when Angie was trying to rebuild, could not handle the pressure of playing major tournaments. That's why some of us are still calling Man United board for giving Amorim the sack. We all knew. So it was going to be a build-up process. Start small, get a proper team to play the proper football, then progress from there. Now, with Thomas Frank coming in halfway through, when the team was even down, they say he that is low needs fear no fall. The team, they don't dig ground already, put them inside. So they don't even find ways they will climb out of. Let alone falling. They are looking for how to climb out of that dish, and they are playing the Champions League football where the media light is on them. They are playing the Premier League football. See, it's tough. Just call out funny.
I'll give you an example. For example, I don't want to talk too much about sports. For example,
like
you talk about injuries, and I ask which part of the field they have injury problems. In the midfield, the injury room. They bought Connor in that midfield now.
Connor is going to take some time to
bed. He played last match. He started last match and even played 90 minutes last match.
He's going to take some time to bed.
The only thing that is missing in that team is actually creative. Is that Kulusevski that left. But Solanke is back.
Yes, he's just back now. He's not back up to 2 weeks now. He's just back.
They have Martin Stels. Options there.
I'm not telling you options there. Who Martin Stels? How many goals he does score last season and this season?
Martin Stels came on loan last season.
Kolomwani helped.
Let's be honest.
What's his impact in the team this season?
Martin Stels came in last season, yeah. And his impact was not really.
It didn't day.
Let's put it like it didn't day. Then all of a sudden this season they waited to bring in Kolomwani.
They brought him permanently.
You get now, and they signed him permanently.
And then brought Kolomwani.
Person wey don come last season, he play 1 full season, he no do well. We supposed to say now go back.
Thank you.
Player go do well. He no do well. Now you have to bring in the Kolomwani that you know that in the summer club self now still bench man, and you know he do well. To come and play the Premier League for you.
The only light in that attack is Solanke, and Solanke was out for a long time.
Solanke is not even the light. The only
light is Solanke. Don't even give me Richarlison. Thank you.
But the impact there.
Solanke is the only light in the attack. Don't give me Richarlison.
Solanke will be the only light who gets more goals.
He get injured, Papa. Don't tell me
let's
that
talk
one.
about. Do you think they should give Frank time, or should they just sack him and find another person?
You see, not by sacking, who go replace him?
That's the problem.
And in short notice.
That's the problem.
It's not by sacking.
You have to find another midfielder.
And you can Xavi will come to Spurs
and kill his career.
It's not me now.
Spurs has a problem.
No.
I
at the moment now, Danny Levy 3 months.
The same thing.
Maybe they are begging. They should come and start begging Levy to come back because this team was well run under Levy and under this new set of owners.
This man never even stay up to 1 year now.
You don't concern me. We are seeing the same trajectory.
This is his first transfer window.
Okay.
You get me? This is his first transfer window.
Okay.
And I think he's going to do well in the next transfer window. But I feel like if they're going to sack this man, Xavi is available.
Okay, who wins in this game? Spurs versus Dortmund today. They are playing at home.
A draw.
On this side, you're going to give them.
I think they want to sack him now, but maybe they just bring Xavi in. They can only steady the ship.
Yeah, for me, if they decide to sack Frank or they keep him on, whoever is coming in will take them further down the drain. So keep Frank on.
Okay, let's see. Inter Milan will play Arsenal in the other game in the Champions League. Is Arsenal are perfect in this Champions League? They are doing well. Everywhere they are doing well. I don't even know why Arsenal fans are worried. They are top of the table. They are top of the Champions League. Yeah, I know that it's City that is chasing them, but it's not a problem. They can actually, the 6-7 points, if you play well, you will win the league. So in the Champions League, they are forced with perfect record. 6 games played, 6 games won, only consider 1 goal in 6 games. And it's only Bayern Munich that have scored them in the Champions League. They are perfect. So they are doing well in the, no matter the remaining 2 games. So no matter what happens in these 2 games, Arsenal is going to finish top 8. So I don't even think that he should worry. But I know probably wants to create record, be the first guy that wins all his group games or league format. It does not matter. You will be the first person to win all your games in this league format because nobody has won all 8 games in this league format. So probably he might want that record. He might want that. But they are going away to Inter Milan. What do you think happens in that game?
Yeah, for me, I just want to say that Arsenal fans are right to be paranoid right now, because before an earthquake happens, you see all the birds fleeing from one direction to another direction. Why? They know what's coming. You get it? Humans may not know what's coming, but they know what's coming because they have the natural instinct, right? So Arsenal fans have the proper instinct to know when you should defend a lead, when you should be worried, even though you have everything telling you that you should relax and be happy. You get it?
Professor.
Because they've been there long enough to know how these things work. So
twice 5 points, 4 points. They actually lost that league.
So it's there, 3 in a row. This time is 7 now. So they have every right, because they have every right. They say there's a saying that goes that when everything is going fine, that's when you should be preparing for war, because at any moment break, it can happen. So that's by the side. Going into this game against Inter Milan, I think Arsenal fans should be worried about their attacking options.
Yeah,
because they've not delivered against Nottingham Forest. If you go a game back, they've also not delivered. Whenever City has dropped points, when they should extend the lead, they fought and settled for a draw in games, and they should have gotten that 3 points in those games. And it's this point now that will still come back at the end of the season and will start coming back to come and rule those draws because something else happens. So make it while the sun shines. That's all I will say.
Yeah, no. So Inter Milan are still first in the Serie A. They are good too. So, and they are playing as I think last season they beat Arsenal 1-0.
They beat Arsenal.
Yes, yeah. I remember in that game in San Siro last season.
It was not just any. It was
a penalty, 1-0. I remember that game.
Now this game. Now look at Inter Milan this season. Kivu, this is a shock to you. I think he has done well so far. I know. I've been down on him, criticizing all this decision making, but he's been okay so far. This past couple of months now. But in the last 3 games, Inter Milan has not considered a single goal. Let's say the same thing happens with Arsenal because they played a couple of draws. In the last 3 games, Inter Milan have just managed to score 1 goal, and that's the end of the game. They defended till the end of the game. If you come against an Arsenal side who are ready to attack, you have a problem with that tactics. You have a problem with that style of play. First off. Now, second off, both teams have not scored convincingly. I have not won their games convincingly. Even when Arsenal was winning their last couple of games, they didn't win convincingly. When they played against Liverpool, they were not even playing as if they want to win that match. When they played against Nottingham Forest, and they want choke attack, choke everything, they did not play like people want to win that match. So same thing with Inter Milan as well. The last 3 games they won in Napoli, they won everybody 1-1, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Last 3 games, it was not the performance I expected Inter Milan to put on. But again, in this game, it's going to be very, very tough. Like John has said, if everything is going your way, you prepare for war. The same thing with Inter Milan. Everything is going your way right now. Prepare for war because it's going to be an all-out battle.
Arsenal, prepare for war.
Inter Milan, prepare for war. If not prepare finish, we're gonna play draw.
What is
also,
coming?
yeah, that's the ultimate bad belly. No
What is coming? But let's
No,
see.
they are my 2 teams now. At this point, I can't choose Italy over England.
The thing about Arsenal this season is when it comes to defense, I think what they need to,
That's thing I know. When they got to defend, they defend. Inter Milan don't keep 3 straight clean sheets. So no reason now. Nobody get the best defense. We get 2.
But Arsenal,
We get
when you talk about Arsenal and Gabriel and Saliba has been fantastic for Arsenal. Arsenal have conceded only 1 goal in the Champions League games, and they rarely concede shots on target too. Like in the last game, 0 shot on target. So they're always good in when it comes to defense, but they have a problem in attack. They have not found that blend between either Gyökeres, Havertz, and Jesus. 3 of them are still. Well, I won't put Havertz there because Havertz have not played
the
much.
blend.
The sweet thing, I think Gyökeres plays better. If you look at the way he plays better when Eberechi is on the field.
Well, I think what we can do with Gyökeres, my idea is that since he's starting games, he's not performing. If Havertz is fit, I don't trust Jesus. If Havertz is fit, let him start. Let Gyökeres enter last 20 minutes of the game. Let's check it. When the defenders are way down, so he can bully them. Since he likes bullying.
It's not about that. I think why Gyökeres performs better with Eberechi on is that Eberechi is always looking to feed him rather than create for himself. And that's the quagmire and that when there's nobody up there, he takes the opportunity and he scores some on the misses up. But the difference is that Arsenal is wired to be individualistic going forward rather than trying to find the set man up forward. And until that changes from the back room, it's not going to change out there. The best he's going to do is to cause chaos, draw bodies away from the defense, and open up other people.
When they bought Haaland, I think that's why Haaland is still scoring. But if you when De Bruyne was there, Gundogan was there, everybody was actually looking for him.
Foden was scoring, Haaland was scoring.
I think that what the Arsenal can do is that maybe after this season they should try tell everybody to create for the striker, because since after Aubameyang, Arsenal have not produced a 20 goal striker. Since Arteta took just first year after Aubameyang scored that 20 goals, no striker of Arsenal or any attacker of Arsenal has scored 20
because there
goals.
was none. Now they sold all of those guys, Lacazette and Aubameyang off, brought in wingers, and we're playing through wingers.
Who wins in this game?
It's going to be a tough one to decide, man.
Maybe this game they see 0-0 draw.
No, it can't be 0-0. There's going to be
Arsenal knows a big score.
There's one thing with the bookkeepers now.
Or it could be an Arsenal.
You see that these both teams have not considered careless numbers of goals in the past 5 games. It's going to be goals. There's going to be a flurry of goals in this game.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Goals will be at least maybe 1-1, 2-2, but there's going to be goals, and I don't know who will win, but I know it's a draw.
Okay, Real Madrid is going to play Monaco in the first Champions League of the new coach. He won his first La Liga game, even though he lost his first game in the Copa del Rey when he lost that game against a second division team. But in the La Liga, he won 2 goals to nil. Haaland scored. Mbappe scored in that one. So they have a Champions League game at home. Remember, the last time they sacked a Spanish coach and put Zidane. They won the Champions. Let's see if it's going to work out for them. This is
an assist Spanish now.
And that's what I but now I say Spanish finally. But let's see.
No, they sack a Spanish coach. You know, they go lose them. They go bottom them. Abeloa.
Who wins in this game?
Abeloa.
They can win Monaco though.
At least after the next one, go to talk about
No.
They should be winning Monaco.
It's Real Madrid. They have the squad.
Did you see how they struggled against the French team last season?
I saw how they struggled.
He's a new coach.
Against all French teams, Real Madrid have found this.
His new coach bounce.
It's not about new coach bounce. Against French teams, I've seen Real Madrid struggle. Even when they were winning their Champions League, even against PSG when they were winning the Champions League, they struggle against French teams. And I think this is what's going to happen in this game again. Another big struggle against Monaco. Defend, hit on the break, score 1 goal, come back and defend. And Real Madrid will find it difficult to break that wall of China. So it's just going to be difficult for Real Madrid to come up. And with this Abeloa style,
going to be difficult for Madrid in this game against
with this Abeloa style, I'll remind you this.
It's not about Abeloa style. Madrid should be winning Monaco at least 4-0.
Tomorrow I'll come and remind you.
Yeah, let's see what happens in this game.
I'm a fan, but
they should be winning Monaco at least.
Like 4. I said, I maybe it's just me talking. I started like this with Kivo. Now I'm singing in praises. Until Abeloa approves otherwise.
Let's see who wins this game. He's still there in temporary basis. If he doesn't do well in the next 6 months, they will find another coach. But the problem now, as we keep saying, there is no more in quotes top coaches because most of them either retired or washed.
It's going to be after the World Cup.
Or washed, except you want to bring back Klopp. Which Klopp said that he don't tire for football.
No.
Since he said he's tired, so
he's never coming back.
He's not coming back again. So I think that's only if you think about it, the top coach, in quote, the top coach that is available. But let's see what happens with Real Madrid versus Monaco or Abeloa. He had an opportunity to build a career the way Zidane did his career. Even though I don't know why he didn't want to take over on that club, but he built his career with Real Madrid and he won 3 Champions League with them. Abeloa has an opportunity to repeat the same. If he wins the Champions League, just like Pep did, somebody gave Pep an opportunity. Nobody knew him, just like Abeloa. Nobody knew him. He took over.
So you are saying it's better to just, as you have started from under 17.
No, I'm just saying
take over the main team.
No. I'm just saying that if
ask Pello, it's not for Juventus.
If an opportunity, that's
what
I'm saying. If an opportunity presents to you, if you succeed, you become a world-class coach. If you fail, you go back to like Lampard and start building up again. It's just how life is. Like somebody gave company, somebody gave company a chance, and look at what he's doing. Even though he relegated Burnley, somebody might take a risk on Lampard tomorrow.
Yes,
and he will do well. You don't know tomorrow, but let's see. Okay, but let's see what happens with Real Madrid and Monaco in that game. Okay, Copenhagen and Napoli, who wins in that game?
Napoli.
Napoli.
Draw, please.
They are still missing Lukaku. Lukaku needs to come back.
Why not is banging the goals?
I know, but
14 goals this season.
If you have somebody like Lukaku on with you, I think it's better for you. Okay, Olympiacos will play Bayer Leverkusen. Our guy will go Nigerian Super Eagles. All of them are back to their squad. This guy scored in the last game. He came back and scored 2 goals. Ako Adams with Sevilla. But today, Olympiacos will play Bayer Leverkusen. Who wins in that game?
I think Leverkusen win or draw.
With the Olympiacos how they look. Olympiacos or the win, please.
Okay.
I know both teams have Nigerian players in them, but Olympiacos or the win.
Yeah, Olympiacos for the win. Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens in that Champions League game. Olympiacos versus Bayer Leverkusen. Okay, Villarreal will play Ajax. Who wins in that game?
Villa plays.
No, so?
Villa, draw. Villarreal no gets their self.
Villarreal they try you.
Villarreal plays.
They thought in okay they know they do well.
They don't do well for Champions. They don't get their self.
They are doing well in the La Liga, but when they come to Champions, I don't know what happens with them in Champions.
They didn't do. So
but when it goes to the La Liga, they are winning games. They are thought. I think they are the same point with Atletico Madrid too.
Yeah.
So they are winning games, but somehow they don't just win their game in the Champions League. Okay, that's all for the Champions League. Let's see who wins today's games. There are only some games happened yesterday in the Serie A. Cremonese and Verona played a 0-0 draw. Como went away to beat Lazio 3 goals to
Lazio
big scalp. Big scalp.
Lazio never gets their self this season.
I like Como. You see how Fabregas is building. One day somebody will take a risk with Fabregas and you move on. Do you know if you ask me to guess, do you know where I will guess?
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Barcelona.
We love Arsenal.
And Mikel to Barca.
But let's see.
Fabregas to Arsenal.
Well, let's see. One game in the Premier League
Yes,
yesterday. One game in the Premier League.
Draw.
Brighton and Bournemouth played a draw in that game. Brighton
my
scored a fantastic equalizer, a bicycle kick to equalize after a penalty from Bournemouth. That game ended 1-1. In the La Liga, Elche and Sevilla played a 2-2 draw, and our own Ako Adams scored 2 of that goals.
Welcome back, bro.
Welcome back. Sevilla missed
Welcome
you.
back.
Welcome
They
back,
missed
Bounce.
you.
They missed you.
They miss you.
Came in and scored 2 goals sharp. Fantastic. I think Ako Adams, I like him. I think he's going to do very, very well in Sevilla. I just like him. I need to move up. He's just 24 years old.
Yeah.
He probably play one more season with these guys and find better club. What is known now? You don't want to make him play Champions
See, this was the same thing we said about Chukwueze, and all of a sudden he went up and now he's down. Because people will say the pedigree of AC Milan, and you know, go compare from Villarreal to AC Milan, that was like going up. Then coming down back to Fulham is like coming with a smile.
Bro, I don't see any coming down, please. Because even AC Milan,
Milan,
they don't kneel down in starting position.
Apart from that, when the last time
They
AC Milan played the Champions
when last did they even do well as a club?
You forget they win 3 seasons ago before Osimhen.
I'm not talking about this year. I'm talking about Champions League.
If you win, you don't go play Champions League.
Okay, it was fantastic.
They're always in the top 4.
Ejuke was entered the game in the 65th minute of that game, but Ako Adams was introduced in the second half and he scored 2 goals against Elche in that game yesterday. So fantastic for him. I really love him to keep doing well. He is a fantastic player. I wish my favorite club will buy him. I don't call my favorite club.
Your favorite club, so what's happening?
Rangers now.
So what's happening? Why you going to do your favorite club pay the salary?
Okay.
When Rangers say, I got all the old person they enjoy money for Spain. You make Rangers. Person follow from Nigeria. Person follow from Nigeria road. Go there, go fight for career. Do 24-year-old. Now he's making come back Rangers. Why now?
Okay.
Are you wishing him forward or
Before we talk
backward?
about Rangers International, let's talk about free transfer. Gay is now at Manchester City, will wear the number 15 shirt. You know, City have struggled with their defense. Upon that, they now have injuries everywhere. Guardiola, I think Guardiola is out of the whole.
Guardiola, Diaz
is out for like almost 2 months. Then they have only 2 small boys playing Kushanov and the boy they bought from.
Kushanov is a small boy. Kushanov do well for a club before.
But he's still a small. That is by age, he's still a small boy. But buying an experienced person,
a small boy. But again,
in
attack, there's one boy they brought in their last game, Mukaila.
They need another striker in that. But Gay, I think he's a good defender. Liverpool was looking for free transfer.
Also free.
Yeah, they just paid 20 million and collected him, even though he has 6 months left in his contract.
The good thing about this deal is that we are getting an all-round defender. We are getting a young centre back because that's very important. 25 years, Ake and a couple of other characters on their way out of the club. If you remember, we have about 2 or 3 defenders still out on loans, and we chose not to bring either of them back. We have Akonji, We have a couple of other defenders out on loan. They are actually on their way out, which is why we went for Gehi. So now pairing Gehi, Kushanov, and Ake for the time being should be enough to cover us in that position. Also bearing the fact that we are in multiple competitions as well. So that's that. And I think it's a good deal if you ask me. £20 million for somebody of Gehi's caliber is a good deal.
It's a steal.
It's a steal, yes.
It's a steal, 20 million.
It's a steal.
Even though that
But the final they cost.
No, don't give me that,
costly.
man.
The problem
Don't
is
give me
because
that.
probably if he has like 2 years contract,
Eh.
you'll buy him at like 60,
The
even
final
70
they
million
Yes,
cost.
sir.
pounds.
The final they cost.
You
Now
forget
only
say my
Man U-
Englishman
now
in
only
the
Man
English
U-
now.
now only Man U they
Do you
get
know how much they
strength.
bought Stones?
Now
Yes.
you
£50
talk now. Now only Man U they
Do you know how
get
much
my-
we bought Stones?
50. I can
Stones
remember.
was some
Don't
now
even
they want
give me that.
overspend.
Don't
now.
even give me that.
If I think I give him get Stones for that squad, that guy injury will have finished. That guy is a
I swear,
fantastic
man.
That guy has
defender.
played centre back, defensive midfield,
For real,
everything.
man.
He don't play
For
anything
real.
for them. Through anything he has played through the middle, he's played. But again,
Stones is exceptional.
It's like almost, I won't say like Saliba, but it's the caliber, that kind of people that
yeah,
always
he's
calm.
good on the ball.
Yeah, he's good on the
He's
ball and
calm
all.
and
But let's see. But again, you wear number 15 shirts at Manchester City. I think they were going to throw him straight to that squad because
no.
yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, it is.
He's been training to
He
do
did the
this.
same with Semenyo.
Semenyo started immediately when he
Yeah,
just
so-
signed. Started immediately. So Pep probably will not trust those two boys. Keep playing in centre back. So you need to beef up. So he will throw Gay straight to the lineup probably in the game today to try him up or probably play the second half to see. Okay, we talked already that Thomas Frank. They are questioning his stay at Spurs. Probably he might stay, he will leave, but let's see what happens with him. Even in Spurs, he has excluded Matisse Telles from his Champions League list for the second half of the Champions League to bring in Solanke. So Matisse
Good
Telles will
move.
not play the Champions League at all for Spurs.
Good move.
Throughout, which one is good move?
A good move. I am in support.
Okay, we told you that Girona.
Now, midfielder, person fit play multi-purpose. Then you come out to a striker.
Leave on like
That's
that.
like they play now. So
Multi-purpose.
Solanke must
Leave
have
on like that.
Okay, we told you already that Girona will sign the captain of Barcelona,
Ter Stegen.
Ter Stegen,
No.
in 6 months. He's not going to play because he might come back after Schneider leaves after 6 months. He might come back depending what he wants to do, but he needs to play.
I think
because
disrespect.
because this is World Cup. He makes his squad. There are two keepers that always makes Barcelona squad. Him and Schneider makes the squad. Even though that Garcia starts, but it's the only team that have 2-3 senior goalkeepers in one squad. So since he came back, he's been making the squad, but he will not play. Out of respect, he has to make the squad because he is actually the first captain of Barcelona.
I think they didn't expect Chesney to be so good. Otherwise, they would not have made his deal.
No, I think when they brought in Schneider just to play, then they brought Garcia in. Stegen got injured, so they needed to give him another contract.
I think he was injured. He signed a new contract and went on injury.
So that's the
So
problem.
they had to just, it was
bring-
between Garcia and the other guy, but they had to just look at it and say.
But the
okay,
main thing is
Chesney
that
come in.
when he was out, Ter Stegen came in as a loan option.
Yes.
And then they made the deal permanent.
No, they gave him another 1 year. This particular 1 year.
Okay.
It was 6 months or 1 year. They gave him 1 year.
Oh, yeah.
They gave him another 1 year now because Stegen was injured off and on, so they needed a credible second goalkeeper to deputize for Garcia. But let's see what happens with him. Kobe Meno has been, everybody has been talking if he's going to stay at Manchester United or leave. But now it's obviously that he's going to stay at Manchester United because Carrick have said that he trusts him and he will play more for Manchester United. Now, I know I told you because
He will play more because this guy is now in 10 positions. And let's not come
his
and
competition is
cap.
now Ugati, so he was going to play ahead of Ugati.
Well,
So,
no, man,
which is
if you ask me for ball playing ability, I prefer Mino over Bugatti.
That's what I'm saying.
Ball recovery, he didn't do Bugatti over him.
Oh, the thing about football is that you can grow into some things if you play consistent. Because that's why he made an English squad. He played consistently for the last coach, and he was doing when he started playing for England. If you are not that good, you will not make England squad. So probably if you play consistently for 6 months, maybe you will make that English squad for the World Cup. But let's see, fantastic for him too. Let's see what happens with him. The other transfer rumors, Akanji was going to want to stay with him. He doesn't want to come back at Manchester City. They are signing defender. Defenders don't fool everywhere for City, so he is going to stay. Arsenal maybe might sell Yezu in the summer because he is 28 years old. He's not always fit, so he's going to be Gyökeres, Havertz, and Jesus in the summer. But somebody has to leave. So the rumors is that it's Jesus is going to go back.
The money and buy one striker.
Jesus is going to go back to Brazil in the summer, but let's see if that deal will happen with him. Okay, quickly, let's go to the MPFL. Rangers International won a game yesterday away from home. It didn't sweet me when I saw the scoreline. It sweet me, yeah, 2-1 away from me. I can't remember. We hardly win away games, so when I saw this one, fantastic for him.
Give it an almost draw.
But on Sunday, league leaders Rivers United beat Remo Stars, the defending champions, 1-0, so they extend their lead in that MPFL. So fantastic for them. Rivers United is obviously, maybe, I won't say obviously, let me use the word maybe, they are going to win this MPFL, because if you look at where they are on the table, they are flying. They have 41 points on the table. That is 4 points ahead of Abia Warriors on the table, and we keep saying Abia
Warriors won their game as well.
Yes, we keep saying it in MPFL. 4 points or 5 points or 3 points is like it's very, very long, because there are no guarantee that even you that is chasing is going to
even you that is playing at home, there's no guarantee you win at home.
So yeah, so Rivers won on Sunday 1-0. Enyimba and Barrow played a 0-0 draw on Sunday.
Abia Warriors won as well.
Bendel beat El Kanemi Warriors 3-2. Nasarawa beat Nasarawa United beat Niger Tornadoes 2-1. Ikorodu City 1-0 against Kwara United. Shooting Stars lost away to Bayelsa United 2-0. Plateau beat Wiki Tourist 1-0. Warri Wolves beat Katsina United 2-0, and our darling Rangers International won away from home. Fantastic for them. Yeah, on Sunday too, the Warriors went away to Kano Pillars to beat them 1-0. Thank God nothing happened after they won that game.
They just come back safe.
Yeah, so it was a fantastic game. But darling Rangers, good game for them too.
Yeah, good game for them. Good game for them. It was what we were hoping for. You know, they say when you go away in the MPFL, you are more likely to pick a loss or a draw than to pick a win. And for the fact that we're able to pick all 3 points, fantastic, especially when we are in a point where we are not too far off the top spots. We just need to show consistency, because it's our inconsistency that has brought us where we are in the league.
Yep.
So good one for the team picking all 3 points, and then going forward, please don't turn the corner, continue.
It was see, like I said, it was almost for me. They almost lost this game, because you go 1 up, you concede the equalizer. It was 1-1 till the dying numbers of the game. I feel like this is a game you should have been closing early enough. Like, close this game in the first 45 minutes, 2-0, and rest. No, you don't have to try to fight.
You know, easy for
easy,
but they did not. So the last matches they lost wasn't in the first half. They lost it, and they didn't come back. So close the match in the first half and rest throughout the second half. Do the second half defending and try to, at least when you score 1 in the first half, you know that the second half long balls can help you get. If you have fast players, long balls will get you the second goal. But I feel like good performance from Rangers, good performance from Koko Khalifa. I hope they don't drop this season as well. But with this kind of performance, there's no way out.
Yeah, our own darling Rangers is doing well. Hopefully, they are going to do well. If you look at the MPFL after game 21, Rivers United are first with 41 points. Abia Warriors are just close behind them, 4 points behind them with 37 points. Abia Warriors in the last 5 games have not lost again. They have won 4 and drawn only 1. So they win home and away this time. Good for Abia Warriors. Ikorodu City are third with 35 points. Nasarawa United are fourth with 35 points. Enugu Rangers have 33 points in 5th position. So they have the opportunity to even catch Abia Warriors. Maybe 41 is going to be tough, but 4 points for Abia Warriors is something that they can manage to cover and probably finish and play the Champions League. 6th is Bendel Insurance, 7th is Shooting Stars, 8th is Warri Wolves with 30 points, 9th is Niger Tornadoes, 10th is Katsina United, 11th El Kanemi Warriors, 12th is Enyimba, 13th on the table is Bayelsa United, 14th is Barrow. Remo Stars, the defending champions, are 15th on the table. 16th on the table is Kwara United, 17th is Wiki Tourist, then the relegation candidates Plateau United with 23 points, Kano Pillars with 22 points, and finally Kun Khalifat with 18 points. Okay, let's start taking phone calls. The number to call is 0706-048-5853. Call us and tell us your predictions for today's Champions League games. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay. Okay.
I heard you say Arsenal is doing well. You understand? Now, I was expecting you to call people like Brighton, then I'm on, you understand? But I was like, yes, in the Premier League, you know, Arsenal is doing well. You understand? But, before you know, you were calling people like Inter Milan, Bayern Munich, Man City, Barca, Barcelona, you understand? Real Madrid. So I was like, I want to ask you, I hope these people you are calling, they are in the Champions League, right?
Yeah.
And the question is, I hope Arsenal is something in that Champions League.
Yeah.
Just tell me that Arsenal, please.
This guy. No,
No, it's CB topping.
Arsenal is tough, yes. I, you know,
Leroy.
even for Carabao Cup, they top.
Liverpool top everywhere last season, no? Sure, you know. Liverpool top everywhere last season.
No matter how you want to put them, Arsenal.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so there are good results that people change it. At the moment,
Yeah.
so as for Inter Milan, normal 3 points for me now. I will win off my that's just the league that's so I have to keep on my matches.
All right. Thank you.
So as for
At Liverpool, Alpha.
your win.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just the pity Leon, if you don't win I just the pity you.
The fallout will be
Because
massive.
everybody will call it
Tsunami.
That only they will talk about it.
The fall will be
So
tsunami.
just make sure you at least win this league, because what you go here.
You said Arsenal at top of the table. Last season we saw a Liverpool.
The problem that they go jam PSG.
Yeah,
And people were struggling.
No be the problem now.
Hello, good
Now
morning.
you play who you play.
Good morning to you. Name and location, please. Okay.
Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning to you, man.
Your contribution. Mm-hmm. Exactly. If you ask me, they have the most.
Mm. Mm.
Even 3 seasons ago.
3 seasons now plus this one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Confirm now.
Nah, cash out. If that be sharp now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I was very proud when they won.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Which one? The Manchester derby. The Manchester derby.
All right, thank you very
It
much.
shocked me.
It shocked everyone.
shocked
I don't
me.
lie you.
Manchester derby shocked
Even if
me.
they are going to win, are playing. I would say are playing like the chances they created in that game was just massive.
Unless you're talking about the West Ham one. It don't shock me. That one is
on our
normal.
YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Gold FM Sport, and yeah, Yumi Hansom is saying good morning, Odogus. Okay, so Nigeria played all Northern Africans in the AFCONs, Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, and Egypt, and never lost to any of them in normal regulation time. Kudos to the Eagles. And also, how far your West Ham shocked us with the last win be like you are on form, Abi? John, I beg, analyze your loss against Manchester United. You guys really played so bad that day. Inter Milan will shock Arsenal today. Okay, finally, Oscar Frederick is here. Oscar is saying Arsenal to win. Oscar, thank you for joining us on today's show. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, Oscar. Thank you. Let's keep taking phone calls. Hello, good morning. Hello, okay. This one did not connect. 0706 048 5853. And let's see what happens in this game today. But talking about Arsenal have to just win.
Yeah, Arsenal have to win, not just because they are top of, like right now they've secured that position, they are into the top 8. So, but against an Inter Milan, they need to win, they need to bag on 3 points.
Yeah, you answer me even saying that he's saying that Inter will shock Arsenal. I say so that it might happen. Yeah, it might be even Arsenal truthfully are strong in defense, but anything can happen with them.
This was the same thing said about Inter Milan last season. Strong in defense, all that thing. I think the only goal difference between them and Napoli last season was just 2 goals. Then Napoli kept 2 clean sheets, and Inter Milan considered 2 goals, and that was it. They had some of the best defense in the Champions League last season, and if you go into this season as well, they're having some of the best defensive features in the Champions League this season, and even in their league so far. So it's like going to be very tough because Arsenal now have the best defense. It's like defense, like I said before, defense against defense. These both teams are present. Their defensive structure is present. Now it's all down to their offensive structure. Inter Milan for the last couple of games, Esposito have just come off the bench to save them, either by an assist or a goal. Lautaro Martinez is there to score the goals whenever there's the slightest of chance. Esposito, Lautaro Martinez, Thuram, anybody that just gets that chance.
The point is that
gets it.
All these things, Arsenal just need to win something.
That's what I'm saying. The same thing with Arsenal, but the thing is now Arsenal has to depend on their midfielders, the Odegaard, the Moreno, the Trossard, the Martinelli, the Sakas.
That's how they've been built, so there's nothing different about
it. So it's going to be tough because this Inter Milan side know that they can only shut down this midfield and still try to create their chances.
Okay, first apologies. We're having a network issues here, so I can't answer calls. We're trying to figure it out. What is the problem? So apologies to that. But let's focus in the Champions League games today. It's going to be an interesting Champions League today. Arsenal are the favourites to actually finish first in this league because they had 18 goals. Only 1 goal conceded. Arsenal is good. Bayern Munich lost only 1 game. That game against Arsenal, but they are perfect too. I won't say they are perfect. They have won 5 and drawn 1. Real Madrid is somewhere in 7. They just need to win their 2 more games. They will qualify for the first round of this game. But the interesting part is Osimhen has 6 goals in this Champions League, just 3 behind Mbappe. Him and Haaland has 6 goals. Mbappe has 9 goals. If Osimhen do well, he could feed the highest goal scorer for this Champions League. If they go far.
If their team qualify. If Galatasaray qualify, because I think Gala have also find it difficult scoring. I'm not saying find it difficult scoring because they find it difficult winning games, seeing off their games, a couple of draws here and there and there.
Yeah, they are
at a certain point, they need to qualify for the knockout stages for him to have the opportunity.
They are in that phase of knockout, but they also find it difficult seeing.
Okay, let's take phone calls. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Name and location, please.
Good morning, so good morning, John Joanne.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
Who else calls John Joanne? Professor Joseph Abu.
Oh, sorry, we don't save number, so I don't really know. Yeah.
No, I didn't say you should save, but I don't know who else calls John Joanne.
Okay.
John Joanne.
No, please, just call him John, please. Yeah. Just call him John, please. Yeah, thank you. Your contribution.
I don't know what people mean by Arsenal needs to win. I don't understand the meaning of the word need again. They don't need to win. It's not compulsory that they win, except just because these days when you play Arsenal, it's no longer about whether Arsenal will win.
It's about whether other teams will support and win.
Are they going to lose?
Okay.
Is the other team going to get a shot on target against them? And if the other team scores,